Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm just going to be showing you how I do a few different leopard prints. This first one is the simplest one. I've already put my colour on and I've not bothered wiping away the tacky layer because it is so simple that you don't need to. So I'm literally just using my Natalie Mugridge detailer brush and just doing some dots, sort of like in triangles. And just spreading them out over the nail there. This one I'm not filling it. I'm just going to do like a swoosh across the nail. And then I'm just filling in the gaps with a few little dots. The good thing about leopard print is it is very random. Just make sure it's not too uniform, so it's all different, and if you make a mistake it's supposed to be random, so it's fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and cure that for 2 minutes and then just top coat it. And then I'm just going to pop that back in the lab for another 60 seconds and that one's done. Now this next one, I decided to do a pink leopard print. So I've already done my pink background. Again, I've not wiped away the tacky layer. It doesn't matter if the lines are perfect. I'm purposely shaking my hand as I'm doing these dots so they are more like splodges. I'm just going to fill it up with some lighter pink dots. And now I'm just going to wipe that off my brush, and without curing I'm going in with this darker pink and just adding some splodges onto them, light pink splodges. And they'll sort of fuse together so you've got like a bit of a gradient on your dots. And then I'm just going to pop that in the lamp for a minute. And now I've got my black gel paint. I'm using my short fine liner brush again, and I'm just going round those dots. I tend to do 2 or 3 lines. Make sure all the lines aren't going in the same direction, and just fill up all of those splodges. Again here I am purposely shaking my hand so they are more like splodges than lines, and I'm just going to start filling in here with dots to fill in the gaps, and then when I finish that I'll pop it in the lamp for 2 minutes. I always cure my gel paint for 2 minutes because it is so pigmented. You don't want to be smudging it when you put your top coat on. And now that one's cured, I am just going to go ahead and top coat it, and that one's done. Nice and simple. So now this third one, I've started with a base of like a sparkly bronze gel polish. I've left the tacky coat on and I'm just going to make it even more sparkly. This glitter I'm using is Copper Pop from Nail Sugar, and I'm just going to burnish that in there, give it a really good rub into that tacky layer. And then what I like to do when I've finished is just slide my brush down like that, and it just makes sure all the glitter's nice and flat for putting your top coat on. And then I'm just going to top coat that and pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then when that's done, we'll start putting the pattern on. Now I'm just using one colour for my splodges on this one. I've gone for a nude colour. And once again, I'm just going to fill the nail with splodges and pop it in the lamp and cure it for 60 seconds. Now this time I decided to use my Natalie Mugridge detailer brush to do the black, my black gel paint again. I'm just going around the dots again. I'm so sorry this goes out of shot here. I'm not used to filming yet, so I do notice at some point and put it back into the middle. There we are. Once again, making sure it's not too uniform, very random, very different. And once I've finished filling those, I'll fill in all the gaps with dots and pop it in the lamp for another 2 minutes. We're just going to top coat that one, pop it back in the lamp for another minute, and that's that one finished. So this next one, I decided to go for like a rainbow leopard print. So here I'm just popping a matte top coat on, just so the pigments won't stick into anything but where we want them to. And then once my matte top coat's cured, I've wiped away the tacky layer, and now I'm using a white gel polish to do my splodges. And then I'm just going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now I've already got my pigments out with the lids off, all ready to go, and I'm just tapping them into the sticky layer on the gel polish. Sorry, it's got a bit out of shot again here. There we are. Just going for like a rainbow gradient up and down, and then once I've got to the bottom, I'm wiping away the pigment between each colour I use off the brush, and I'm just going to go back over again to make it even brighter. Gives it kind of an ombre look. I just wipe that away with a fluffy brush. And I did notice at this point I had left a little bit with my top coat, so the pigments had stuck where they shouldn't be. So do make sure with your matte top coat you're getting everywhere. Very messy hands now as well. So now after those pigments, I haven't bothered to top coat. I'm going straight in with my black gel paint, and I'm just going on with the lines around the splodges again. So I didn't bother with a top coat because I thought at this point, if I make a mistake, you can just turn it into part of the design. Just make the splodge a bit bigger or make a little patch there. It is leopard print, so they do have patches and mistakes, and nothing's perfect about it. Again, just filling in those gaps with a few dots, and once you feel like that's finished, pop it in the lamp for 2 minutes. And then I'm just top coating this one too. So I am being very thorough with my top coat on these because the design is slightly raised up. I don't want to leave any little air bubbles in my top coat where it's dragged on the design. And there we are. Pop that in for 60 seconds and it's done. And there's the 4 nails all done. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you did enjoy this, please hit the subscribe button and I'll see you all next time. Bye.